A final positive note to end on, ladies and gentlemen. Something a bit more positive. A bit funny. So in the UK recently, the nanny-state has brought in an online safety bill, as they call it. And have I got out of focus again? I hope I have. There we are. The UK nanny-state has brought in a online safety bill. So they claim it was going to help with the problem of kids viewing pornography and stuff like that. Which I'm not against, in theory. You know, it's just obvious how these things will be weaponized for political reasons. And now we're seeing that it is being done to, for example, remove people's ability to see footage of protests outside migrant hotels and stuff like that. It's truly, truly dystopian Orwellian. But do you want to know something that's really funny? That the young kids, you know, who maybe just want to watch some, you know, illicit material. Obviously they shouldn't be, but kids are going to be kids. In some instances, if the parents are not watching and stuff. The parents are not bringing them up with good values and stuff. Want to know some ways of getting around this? Have a look at this photo, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a photo, and you can see the phone in the foreground here, of the Death Stranding video game. I don't know if it's Death Stranding 1 or 2. But it's Norman Reedus' character. Norman Reedus plays the main character, the player control character, the porter character, making this hilarious face. I'm not sure why he's making this face, with a seal helmet on. Now, these things are normally given to you like when one of Hideo Kojima's other games, where you could get a chicken hat. It's if you fail a mission so many times and you say when a prompt comes up on screen, you want to make it easier. The enemies won't be able to see you. This is from Metal Gear Solid 5. The enemies won't be able to see you or detect you, or they'll laugh at you. They won't actually engage you in combat, and they'll laugh at you. So you can then complete the mission, but you've got to wear this silly chicken hat, right? So this is like some kind of customizable thing, but it's from a video game, right? This is from a video game. But this image, you know, these images from this video game was used, no word of a lie, to pass the age check verifications in the UK, as you can see here. So this is a character. When you're in this mode, for those of you again may not be familiar with video games, when you're in this mode, you can change your character's facial expressions. So some of them you can open their mouths, make this funny face. Some of them you can close their mouth, stuff like that. Somebody used photos from a character from a video game. It's obviously like in the, I don't know how old Norman Reedus is now. How old is Norman Reedus? Let's have a little... Let me have a look. How old is Norman Reedus? Norman Reedus is 56 now, so I think the character was made to look a little bit younger. So say this character is about, I don't know, between 40 and 50. Let's just say that. Using a photo of a character from a video game, taken with the front cam, mind you, bringing this back up on screen for you now, just again, so you can mind. This was taken with the front cam on the phone, as you can see by the phone in the foreground. And it passed the verification check. If you're wondering what people's X feeds look like in the UK right now, which even a VPN doesn't really seem to solve, this is what things look like now if you try to look at things that the government deems as though it needs to check your age because of. Let me bring this image up on screen for you. So this is typically, now in the UK, a lot of what you see. This is now a lot of what you see. It says, due to local laws, we are temporarily restricting access to this content until X estimates your age. So again, but this now is not just, you know, pornographic material and stuff like that. So we were told that it was going to be for. It is doing that. It is doing that. And Elon Musk has said that he is working on this. But this is now just even random political posts and stuff like that. And currently there is obviously no way for X to verify the age. So that's why Elon Musk is working on it. And now people are making all kinds of jokes saying, thanks to the UK government, I now have to whip my passport out whenever I want to have a cheeky one. You know what I mean? But maybe it will serve some kind of a positive purpose if it does get people off being hooked on their vices and stuff like that. Who's to say? But the biggest thing is, again, like Plaid Cymru saying they want to improve people's health, improve this and improve that by bringing in 20-minute cities. Government saying they want to keep you safe. Nothing more terrifying than a person from the government coming to your house and saying, I'm here to help, as Ronald Reagan would say. But here you have the government saying that they want to try and help you, keep you safe. Makes you wonder, why do they need to keep us safe? What are they doing that may need to keep us safe from, but verifying the things online? Maybe we'll see some realities of the political system we live in, and maybe it will make them harder to institute a system like a North Korea or China or something like that. But it's on all of us to be in the fight for evil. That's why I said in the last episode, you're in the fight for evil. You're in the fight for good against evil, whether you like it or not, and whether you believe it or not.